And then I didn't care anymore. Energy. Let's start this.
That's not great. I have to say. Yeah. Kind of warming up. Or getting. Now you're just like absolutely numb to the cold, so it feels warm.
Oh, it's not that cold.
Well, no, it's the. I feel like a block.
Your whole shoulder is in my neck.
I'm like, it feels so close.
No. Like Henry.
That didn't work. Whoa!
I'm afraid like my hood's gonna blow off like right
Blocking the wind. Nice. Can you come over here and stand?
All right.
Oh.
Staying out of the wind.
Ready? Alexis, ready? All right. All right, folks. Good afternoon. Thank you for joining us. My name's Robert Smith. I go by pronouns he, him. I am Secretary Treasurer with the National Conference of Firemen Oilers, SEIU. National Conference of Firemen Oilers represents folks throughout the state, more than 42 different companies right here in Louisville. We have, just for an example, the custodians and plant operators at Jefferson County Public Schools. We also represent Metro Housing Authority. To our future Heine Brothers members, welcome. Thank you. It's an historical day. On behalf of our current members and all of organized labor, we are ready to stand with you in your fight for a better life. So congratulations. We are here today. We are here today with these courageous baristas as they publicly announce their campaign to form a union across all 18 locations in Metro Louisville. Yes. Today, we will hear from several of our organizing committee members about their challenges they face on the job and the reason they want to form their union. Together with State Representative Heron and Reverend Duane Lee, we will call upon Heine Brothers owners and management to respect these workers' rights to organize and remain neutral in this process. Then we will move to Heine Brothers Roastery to deliver a letter from the organizing committee, which will put the company on notice that these workers intend to organize their union. Here in Louisville, we need Heine Brothers to live up to their progressive image. Across the country, we've seen how corporate coffee behemoth Starbucks has mounted an aggressive anti-union campaign to try to stop workers from doing what they have a right to do in organizing a union. We expect and deserve and demand better and more from Heine Brothers. And with that, I'll turn it over to Brother Erin.
Making ugly noises. Hello, Erin. Hello, everyone, and thank you for joining on this incredible day. I'm Erin Bone. I'm 22, and I make $9.25 as a barista at Heine Brothers Coffee. Better wages is one of the major reasons that we are all here today, to publicly announce the formation of our organizing committee and the intent of we, the workers, to unionize all of Heine Brothers stores. As Heine Brothers baristas, we are joined by elected officials and community leaders and allies to publicly call on Heine Brothers Coffees to respect our right to organize and to remain neutral while we exercise our legal right to form a union. Ultimately, my work and that of my coworkers is the front of Heine Brothers Coffee business. Every black coffee that only takes 15 seconds to pour couldn't be done without us, the baristas. And the appreciation we receive monetarily and managerially does not represent that value. When I first started working at Heine Brothers Coffee about 9 months ago, one of my coworkers said to me, "This job does not pay you enough to be stressed." It took me a while on the job to really understand what he meant. But after some time of my own working incredibly stressful shifts and seeing how my kind and loving coworkers were crumbling under the pressure set by the upper levels of the company, I realized what that coworker was really saying. You're not here to be exploited. The working environment of Heine Brothers must change. And that's why we are here today with the organizing committee and with NCFO and SEIU 32BJ in order to create true change and make sure that the workers can keep our Heine Brothers stores operating with the fun, friendly, and classically Louisville atmosphere our employer has cultivated over the years. We, the workers, need to be respected and listened to when it comes to the daily operations of our stores. We baristas are burnt out from the exploitation of our work that we have grown numb to on the daily lack of compassion shown to us by Heine Brothers. Or we find ourselves breaking down at the end of our shifts, crying in our cars. But no more. We're uniting for better wages, better management, and better conditions. We deserve better, and we know Heine Brothers can do better.
Yeah!
Hi, everyone. My name is Noah August, and my pronouns are they, them, theirs. And like Erin, I am a barista at Heine Brothers, and I also do not feel that Heine Brothers is living up to their public image of being an inclusive and positive community partner. I make $9.25 an hour, and this is no way a living wage, and I have to work 2 to 3 other jobs just to make ends meet. I have to pay my rent, pay the co-pays on my government-sponsored insurance because I am not eligible for insurance through Heine Brothers, and I have to put food in my own fridge to feed myself. A livable wage, quality health care and benefits, and basic respect in the workplace are what would make my employer inclusive and a good community partner. I was drawn to work for Heine Brothers because they seemed like they really were just a cool neighborhood coffee shop, local. But little did I know that they wanted to run things like any other corporate chain. As a Black non-binary person, I deeply appreciate the love and support that comes from my incredible community of coworkers that I work with at Heine Brothers day in and day out. It is these coworkers that are there for me when I am misgendered by someone in our store, despite my pronouns being displayed on my apron. As one of the few people of color working at Heine Brothers store, I do appreciate the allies that I have in my coworkers. But do you know what is even better than allyship? Having representation and dignity at our workplace. To truly be a progressive company that they claim, Heine Brothers needs to respect my identity and adequately compensate me for the work that I do for them. Heine Brothers, Coffee needs to respect their talented workforce enough to listen to the struggles that we are facing that have only been magnified by the COVID pandemic. We are tired, we are stressed, we are underpaid, and we cannot make ends meet with the unlivable wages and lack of benefits from Heine Brothers Coffee. And for things to improve, we, the workers, need a voice and a seat at the table and visibility to improve conditions at Heine Brothers stores we work at every day. Thank you.
Hell yeah.
Hello, everyone. I am August Thorne. I'm 22. I've been at Heine Brothers for 2 years now, and I make $12 an hour. Just like Erin and Noah, who spoke before me, I want to say what an honor it is to work with the incredible people that I do, and how proud I am to stand here with so many of my coworkers today. Not only do I love working with my coworkers at Heine Brothers, I truly do just love making coffee. I love the process, the creativity. I love the regular customers that I've gotten to know and bond with over the past 2 years. But despite all of the love that I have for my coworkers and the actual work that I do, the environment at Heine Brothers Coffee is stressful and demoralizing. I came to Heine Brothers Coffee because I heard from a manager that they were an accepting LGBTQ+ workplace and had the benefits to reflect that. Little did I know that in order to even qualify for health insurance, I was told that I had to work over 30 hours a week. This was during a global pandemic. At the end of the day, it is us, the workers, who need to communicate everything to the customers, and it is us, the workers, who feel the effects of a customer that might not be happy with what they're being told. This process would be so much easier and more inclusive if we, the workers, had a say in the decisions being made by Heine Brothers Coffee. As Erin said earlier, this job doesn't pay you enough to be stressed. I should be paid a dignified and livable wage because I deserve it, and I work hard to give the customers that come into Heine Brothers Coffee the best coffee and the best experience possible. But that's not possible if our stores are not properly staffed, fellow workers are overwhelmed and underpaid, and our employer is not listening to the needs of each individual store. I love my coworkers, I love making an excellent cup of coffee, and I would love for Heine Brothers to give us the wages, benefits, and voice that we all deserve. This is why we're here today with the organizing committee, beginning the process of forming a union and ensuring that all of Heine Brothers Coffee's workers have a voice in the workplace. Oh God, someone help me. Oh God.
I mean, that's the best we're gonna do.
The challenges of doing public stuff. It's my proud honor, and I appreciate all the workers. Thank you for standing up. Thank you for speaking out. This is why we have unions. You make us strong, so thank you. Next, I want to introduce State Representative Heron.
Thank you all for having me today. To the workers who are standing behind me, thank you for your bravery and your grit to stand up for yourself. I am Representative Cherie Heron, and as I stand here and I've listened to the workers speak about the things that they have dealt with, it also makes me think about my love for local communities. And I always say we have to eat local, drink local, and buy local. We do that, but we also have to make sure that the people who are keeping those local businesses afloat are taken care of. I often talk about what it means to transform our communities and that we have to practice that. We have to live those things that we talk about. And so I stand here today urging Heine Brothers as a local business who says that they are progressive to make sure that they stand with these workers and make sure the workers get the things that they need. I urge to the workers and to Heine Brothers that this process must be a collaborative process and a cooperative process. I believe that this is a moment that we can teach our community, that we can transform our community and teach our community what it means to stand together in order to make sure that our local businesses are staying afloat, but most important, to make sure that our local workers are getting the things that they need in order for them to survive and have a living wage, have benefits, and put food in their refrigerator. Thank you all so much.
Thank you, Representative Heron, for those words. Next special guest, I'm proud to introduce Reverend Duane Lee.
Good afternoon. As you just heard, I am Reverend Duane Lee. I'm the pastor and head of staff at Springdale Presbyterian Church here in Louisville. And today, I am here to speak on behalf of numerous clergy people, numerous faith leaders all across this city who want to offer their support for these employees, for these baristas, as they try to form their own union, as they try to better their working conditions and their living conditions. There's a unifying principle that spans across all of the major faith traditions, and it is that every person deserves to be treated with dignity and respect, that every person deserves to be treated with justice and with equity, and that as a matter of faith, as a matter of morality, every laborer, every worker deserves to be paid fairly in accordance with the value that they create for their employers. And baristas, you do not need me to tell you that you create a lot of value for your employer. Yeah. So today we do call upon Heine Brothers Coffee to remain neutral, to be respectful to their employees as they try to form, as they try to build their union. Look, let's be honest for just a moment. We as consumers, if all we wanted was just a cup of coffee, we'd go out to our kitchen and make a cup ourselves. You know, I mean, a K-cup is not that complicated. But the reality is we're looking for more than a cup of coffee, aren't we? We choose a coffee shop. We decide what our favorite go-to coffee shop is. We decide where we are going to spend our money based not just on the fact that it's a good cup of coffee, but based on the environment of the place. We choose a place, a coffee shop, based on the warmth, the acceptance that we feel when we're there, the sense of community that we feel when we're there. Baristas, you are the ones that create that environment. You are the ones that create that sense of community, that sense of welcome and acceptance. It's you. Simply put, you are the store. And so today, friends, on behalf of those faith leaders all around this city, I say to you that you do deserve to be treated with dignity and respect. You do deserve to earn a fair, decent living wage. And you do, even if you are a part-time worker, you do deserve adequate health care coverage.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
I say to you today, we see you, we hear you, we care about you, and we support you. Thank you.
Yeah. Fantastic words. Thank you, Reverend Lee. Appreciate it. Thank you, Representative Heron, again. But most importantly, thank you, Heine Brothers workers, for standing up and making every service worker valued and important and bringing this to the forefront. So thank you. You're doing this not just for yourselves, but for future generations. So thank you. With that, that concludes our speakers and our presentation. We'll close unless somebody has questions. Not hearing any.
Can the people who spoke, who didn't spell out their names, will you all spell out your names for us?
You want to go in order? We'll go in order. So Erin Bone, Aaron Bone.
Noah August, Noaaugust.
August Thorne, Augusttthorne.
And after you all deliver the letter, what do next steps look like in you all's unionization process? I know I talked to the Starbucks folks when they were starting their union, so I have a bit of an idea, but will you all in your own words talk to us about what the next steps look like?
Yeah, the next steps, we're public now. We're going to serve notice to Heine Brothers and let them know we are organizing. We hope they do the right thing. We hope they honor these workers and say this is their rights. This is their federal rights to have a union. And we hope they do the right thing and recognize these workers and their union. That's what we hope.
And Heine Brothers Corporate has released a statement responding a bit. Do you all have any response to what they've said so far about that? You know, they hope that they can bargain without a union, and that the claim that people are making $9 an hour, they make that no one's like people making that little is not something that they see as that they identified as a problem.
Anybody here have a problem making $9 an hour?
Yeah.
That's kind of my response on that one. It's in today's economy, people deserve more. People deserve more. I don't care what industry you do. I don't care if you're pouring a cup of coffee or mopping a floor or flipping a hamburger. You deserve to have a better quality of life than $9 an hour.
Yes.
All right?
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
What are you giving Heine Brothers to voluntarily recognize the union for calling for an election with the National Labor Relations Board?
Listen, it's up to them. We hope we do the right thing. We're going to continue building this and moving it forward. And when the time's right, we'll do what we have to do. But we're going to do this. We're going to continue to help these workers make sure their voice is heard.
That's all right.
All right? Anything else? Going once? Appreciate y'all coming out. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you, baristas.
Hold on, let me talk to Alexa. And
Right. There you go.
okay, you guys.
All right. One more time. 32. 33. 32. 32. 32. 32. 32.
All right, thanks for joining us, you guys.
Wow, that was